So today I'm going to talk a little bit about work at Kingston University, where we've been developing a framework to raise the attainment of Black, Asian and minority ethnic students within the Faculty of Science, Engineering and Computing. The key driver for this was actually a big attainment gap between BME students and white students who obtain a good degree. This is a national problem. Research has shown that within the United Kingdom, that gap is about 15%. At Kingston, within our faculty, it was even larger in 2012 at around 20%. And this is a big issue for an institution like Kingston because within our faculty, 69% of the graduates are from BME backgrounds. So within our faculty, we developed a framework for trying to raise the progression and attainment of BME students and hopefully closing the gap between the attainment of BAME students and white students. Support for Academic Progression Programme comprised a number of different components. The first part of it was actually staff identifying and reporting students who they thought were struggling with the course or actually unengaged. That was very much through attendance records and early assessment results. So this data was collated at faculty level, and the students that were reported from a number of different modules were then asked to take part in this support programme. The students were then asked to complete a number of tasks. The first task was to complete an academic self-assessment exercise where they identified the obstacles or barriers to studying and also identify some potential solutions to that. The idea was they would complete this exercise and discuss it with their personal tutor, and the personal tutor could also direct them to other support. A key part of the support programme was to attend an academic success workshop where students were informed about the range of support available, but also got motivational talks from students who had been in a similar position in previous years and what they'd done to overcome the difficulties and how they'd gone on to succeed. So evaluation of this programme was positive. So looking at the data for BME students that engaged with the programme, their progression was significantly greater than BME students that were identified as being unengaged but didn't attend the programme. The research internship schemes, it was a traditional sort of research internship where students offered the opportunity to work for 8 weeks with a member of staff on a research project over the summer. And the key benefits of these was it stretches more able students, it develops laboratory and research skills, and this feeds on to actually preparing students for attainment in their final year because it helps them with their final year research projects, motivates them to go on to postgraduate studies, and particularly around BME students, found that it builds student confidence and also develops some key skills. Some analysis of the award outcomes of students that have done research internships were positive. Nearly 94% of BME students who had done an internship got a good degree, whereas those that hadn't done it was around about 70%. A key part of raising the attainment of BME students was providing data for staff and students alike to recognise some of the issues. As a university, attainment gap data have been produced for all courses and perhaps more uniquely also attainment gap data at module level. Key part of the work at Kingston has been something that we developed, which was a value-added score. Now this score is based on the probability of a student entering the university achieving a good degree. And that was very much based on their entrance qualifications and subject of study. So if all students attain their potential, the value-added score will be 1. The next slide here shows the sort of the attainment gap. You can see in say a year such as 2013. White students had a value-added score of greater than 1, whereas BME students considerably less than 1. And you can see the gap there is around about 0.3. Evidence suggests that actually some of the actions we've taken, that's been closed, and you can see in 2015 and 16, that gap is now below 0.2. And actually the value-added score of BME students is nearly achieving that ideal value of 1. Since 2012, the percentage of students from a BME background getting good degrees has risen. Thank you.